Yeah.
Do you know how you didn't win that game?
No, that will be an unknown mystery forever. But I know we're result driven, but wow, what a performance. I think in ways we performed better than the United game. I know it's two different games and two different clubs and teams, but I love my team. I think they're fantastic. The fans should be crazy proud that if you look at, I know it's a snapshot and it's about producing good snapshot after good snapshot and so on going forward. But can we produce a performance like this against a team like Everton? I think that's remarkable. We are completing. It's a game that we should win 9 or 10 times. I think we create 7 good big chances with the poster 3 times or the crossbar. And we are of course we are making it difficult for us. We're coming 1-0 down. But how many teams have come from behind in the start of in the first 5 rounds? We've done it 3 times. I know we then in the end lost against Fulham, but just be able to come back in 3 times is remarkable. So that mentality, togetherness, culture thing that we have been creating over time is so big. Do we make all 5 subs in the end? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, all 5 subs. So first, of course, the last one was a little bit /defensive because we need a little bit more for the duels that put running on the pitch. But we made 4 subs to try constantly see if we could win the game. And I would have done it even if it was as a draw, of course. So many positive things. Can we keep replicating performance like this? We'll be fine.
You're a bit disappointed though about the finishing because a bit more clinical and you would have won the game.
Yeah, of course. I'm always. I think it's a fine balance between quality, clinical. Whatever we call it, but sometimes Matthias hit the post, and if an inch to the left it goes in, an inch to the right it's a tap in for I can't remember Ivan. No, I'll get us these chances again. We'll win 3-4-0.
And the goal scorer, Janelt.
Yeah.
I mean, you got him for $0.5, didn't you, from Germany?
What a player!
Everton had a £60 million player, potentially.
Yeah. What a player! But if you look at our team and our players, what they have cost and how they perform, that should be a lot of credit to the players and the staff in the club. What they have done in terms of getting them performing. Vita is Mr. Reliable. He is. This moment in time, he hasn't started the last 3 Premier League games, but he's coming on in all of them. Started the first one, started the cup game, and we know in a squad you need 20 good players and players to help, and he's fantastic.
Hey Thomas, you obviously spoke about how proud you are of the team to come back and all the chances you had, but does it still feel a little bit like a missed opportunity to kind of dominate?
Yeah, 100%. I think. It's funny how the body works and your feelings inside your body. When you get a lady Greiser, it helps a tiny bit because you didn't lose 3. But I know tonight and tomorrow it'll burn in my body because we didn't get 3 points. But the way we performed again, I think it was much more complete performance than the Fulham, for example. I think there was more consistent 90 overall good minutes compared to Fulham, Leicester, and then of course Man United was good as well.
So what exactly happened with the goals? It felt like there were a few times where Cody and Tarkowski were hitting it long, and obviously.
We knew they were going behind us. We knew they had runners, so that was the main thing we talked about. Make sure we drop, make sure we're ready for the second ball. It was just a split second on awareness, and then the ball was in behind.
Also wanted to ask about when you found out that Pontus Jansson would be available today.
This morning.
So is it a minor foot injury?
Yeah, minor foot injury. Hopefully he's ready for Tuesday.
Okay. And do you feel like the team missed Pontus today? Obviously, not just from a defensive aspect, but also the fact he is the club captain.
Yeah. If I want to put my strongest team out there, I put Pontus out. So in that aspect, of course, I would like to play him, but this was the players I had available, I know he was involved and Sanka made a mistake. That happens. But last time he played and stepped in, he was unbelievable when we beat West Ham 2-0. So besides for the mistake, which is always highlighted, I think Sanka played a good game.
Just on kind of like Pontus's injury as well, obviously it adds to Ethan and Christopher Adger as well. Is it a little bit like quite frustrating at the moment to kind of be dealing with all those kind of like injuries, and you know you've got Ben Mee and Hickey who are new to the club and they're still getting used to all their teammates and trying to have to kind of like manage that all together. It's been a bit frustrating at times.
Not too much actually. Christopher's been out for a long time, and same with Ethan. So a little bit out of my head, out of my way. So yeah, we focus on the players we have available. If you ask me if I want every player available, I prefer that, of course. No doubt about that. By the way, I think Hickey was very good today. In many ways, I think it was a step in the right direction.
Just a couple more from me, if that's okay. I noticed at the end of the game, after you completed your lap of honour, you went over to Ben Ryan and Peter Gillen. Can you tell us what you said to them?
Yeah, I just said, what a team. What a team we have.
And then the final one, obviously there was that collision between Bryan and Anthony Gordon. What actually happened in those kind of like seconds afterwards?
Yeah, I just think, it's the heat of the moment. Everyone was a little bit, what's happening? So, but you saw they hugged each other after, and when I spoke to the other staff, it was just, it was an accident, nothing on purpose.
So is Bryan feeling all right now? No bruise?
Bryan is feeling, but he's going to the gym. I thought he was stronger, and then he just got cruised back over.
You've shown today and all season the spirit and bond within the squad, but there are 4 or 5 days until the window shuts. Do you think that you need to add anything, or are you fully settled with what you've got? Do you expect there to be any business done in the next few days?
Very pleased with the squad. I think we have a good, strong squad. We are always out there looking, but as you know, we are not the biggest spenders, so we can get a deal done with the right amount of potential. But there's nothing we're missing. We're not missing, let's say, an experienced player or right back or whatever, second goalkeeper, winger. You're not missing anything. But it's a market where we can say the prices, but the money's just gone through the roof. So sometimes maybe you need to make a good deal if it's possible, instead of waiting, because players are apparently getting more and more expensive, just like the energy prices.
Not that bad.
Do you think it's been hard never to get a good deal? I mean, we know Brentford's recruitment model is obviously quite unique, but I suppose this window, as prices have gone up and up, it's going to be harder and harder to kind of keep that.
Yeah, definitely. It is. I am surprised how expensive players are in general, or why the market's been moved, and I'm not clever enough to know why that's happened. That's something I want to say. I forgot that. So for example, and we can't spend 60 million. Of course, we're not club that we're not capable of doing that. I don't know if we ever be capable to do it. We've been in Premier League for 10 years. Because of the revenue and sponsors and the size of the club. But instead of spending 10, now we maybe need to spend 15 to get the same sort of talent, which is still a lot of money.